Well, this is fun. Okay, give me a sec. My camera isn't working. It's loading. I feel like it probably has something to do with my Wi-Fi issue, which I have been having connection issues for a while now. And honestly, my computer probably needs restarting. It's really slow right now. I don't know what the fuck is happening. I'm gonna try something. Give me a sec. Wait, I'm trying to play like... You know what? I give up. I'm just gonna close YouTube. Yeah, there's no music now. Oh, yay. Okay. Now, nothing is working. Yeah, give our server a second. I'm gonna restart my camera. Why did everything decide to stop working? Stop play. Jesus, okay. Okay, this is back now. Okay. Now for my cam. Wow. I woke up like an hour ago. Well, my usual wake up time is like closer to 3 hours ago, but I realized I didn't have stuff to do this morning. Like, I don't have anything to do until like 4 p.m. So yeah, we can stream. We can do the quest and stuff. Because like, if I'm not doing it on stream, I'm doing it off stream, and I'm probably doing something else, like multitasking it. So yeah, I have been trying to style my wig a little more. Adding extensions is going horribly, by the way. Yeah. Why is this not working? Why is my cam not working, bro? I'm gonna... Hello? Oh my god, okay. It's back. Oh, it's really slow. It's really laggy. And also, why isn't there audio here? I turned up the audio. Huh. Oh, I realize what the issue is. Okay. Give me a sec. It's a really dumb issue. There it is. Okay, there it is. I am an idiot. I forgot to turn on, the audio in the actual fucking game. Oh, yeah, okay. Polls. I'm not polling, by the way. If I am polling, I'm polling the next patch, and I haven't decided exactly how many. I'm probably gonna spend all my polls on whatever. Also, when I logged in, I think I saw the animation. I barely saw it because I didn't think I would log in. I was just waiting for the patch to actually load. Oh, okay. Okay, so we have to wait a bit before. Oh yeah, the buffs came out. The buffs for Jingyu, Silverwolf, Blade, and Kafka. Yeah. What do they mean about to warp? Aren't they live already? Wait, why do they have the... Why do they have the purple skill point thing now? Is that like a Jinglia thing, or is that just like a thing now? Just like in general. Bro, they're using a full limited team for her. I only have Hyacinth girl. Okay. I'm probably gonna end up using. Oh my god, this shit's so laggy. Yeah, my Wi-Fi is awful right now. My hand's not even moving. Hello? Okay. Okay, it's like a little better now, but like it's still like a lot worse than my normal ping. I'm usually on like 2-digit ping, or like max like 100 something. Why am I on like 200, 300 ping? This is an Asia server. I'm in Asia. I'm not playing Genshin where I'm playing on freaking America server. Yeah, I'm just gonna let it auto because it would take too long for me to do it by myself. It doesn't make much of a difference, to be honest. Oh, is her max to the G like 4 now? Yeah, I'll look. Yeah, the only thing I really looked at is like what her relics need, and I just been giving her new relics. Pretty much like whatever is like the non-attack but also like good crit ones from farming for her now, so yeah. Does this still restore 1 G? Yeah, okay. Oh my god, the lag. Okay, now my iPad's back to normal ping. Now my game's back to normal ping, but like, whatever this connection between my iPad and my computer is, it's terrible. Okay. Well, I can't really do anything about it, can I? Get a better computer, get better internet? It's the only thing I can do. I'm gonna do Silver Wolf last. Also, have you guys seen the Hyslin leaks? I love her. Her animations are so pretty. Okay, so I don't like the new skill point thing. It's hard to tell if it's like actually there or not. Bro, why? It's so dumb. I don't like it. Can we just keep what we had before? It was perfectly clear. No, oh, is it because Final uses like 2? So it's like, how many are you gonna use? Like, which ones are you gonna use? Jeez, is that why they have to do that? That's so dumb. But sometimes you use none. Like Acherons. Like, if you hit an enemy, you use 1. If you don't hit them, you don't use any. So what is that gonna show? This is so dumb. There's like, you're like changing like so much of this clarity for like one character. I think it's kind of dumb. I can't tell if the purple one, which is like between the empty and the full, I can't tell if it's actually there. It's like, it looks like a half. Like, I know it's like, it means it's the one you're gonna use, which means it's there, but like, still. Anyways. Oh, guess what? Everyone needs Hyacinth. And yeah, and by that I mean even my second team needs Hyacinth, because I've tried clearing Memory of Chaos. The only side I can properly clear, like even like five rounds or less, is the team with Hyacinth. The other team just like dies before I can even get to half HP. At this point, like, I'm wondering, like, what's, like, the issue here. And I'm guessing it's sustain, but also, like, it's an insane, like, baseline for sustain now, right? Is it? Like, yeah, you can use, like, an aventurine, because aventurine was OP, was, like, way overpowered, and one of the only preservation characters ever. He's, like, still good, like, with Acheron, but only with Acheron, pretty much. And then, like, Gallagher, like, he can't even handle this anymore. You, like, really need Hyacinth. Gallagher, like, if you have a cracked Gallagher with, like, an insane build, and sure. But also, like, if we're going by that standard, then I have, like, every character I'm trying to use isn't even properly built yet. It's like, what's the requirements for them now? Jeez. Let me guess, Laxon. Okay, they're using around me. I know technically Robin is better. Robin is, like, actually. Wow, okay. My Wi-Fi's just awful. It does not work anymore. Yeah, I'm disconnected. Let me get into the fight, bro. Okay. Whatever. I don't care. More damage, more damage, more damage. Okay. That's all I'm looking at. It's just more instances of damage, yay. Basically, Kafka, Black Swan, Hyacinth, and then maybe Robin or Sustain. That's it. And then, like, Black Swan you skill every three turns. Hyacinth you skill every 3 turns. And then Kafka you skill as much as possible. Yeah. That's it. I'm not gonna lie, I would totally pull for a second Hyacinth right now. Purely because of how good she is. If I could have a second Hyacinth, you know. Just like for the 2 teams. Just for the 2 teams. I can't believe they're bringing back the meme. Oh yeah, DLC was cracked back then. Which is really annoying because, like, I didn't put... For the record, Black Swan is the only character I ever pulled on a rerun in Staria. Which is a really fun and interesting thing. Because every other character... Okay. Yeah, I basically never pulled on any rerun banners. Except for Silver Wolves, which I lost, and I only got her light cone on her rerun because I really liked it, and I still do. Apparently, it's not good anymore. Tell me, why did I pull for the Silver Wolf S1 when her event light cone, which I've been using for ages, is not better? Like, I got it like right before I think like the buffs were leaked and stuff, bro. I mean, do I regret it? No, but also, like, it's like, now I'm changing her build, and it's like, I want to keep using the light cone, but also, it's like, genuinely, like, making my build worse. Bro. I'm like, kind of pissed at that. Yeah. Like, could I have waited? Yeah. Was it a bad investment? Probably, yeah. It was probably, like, 60 or something pulls, like, that was not... I love that I just ignored pulling for Cypher even though I know she's good, and I'm like, Silver Wolf is gonna be better because I have Acheron E2. Yeah, I have E2S1 Acheron, which is like, I think my like most invested character probably. I have a lot of E0, S0. Silverwolf is E0, S1. Acheron is E2, S1. Hyacinth and Castros are both E0, S1. Because, like, I don't know, I just feel like they're both, like, you know, gonna be a long-term meta thing. I swear to God, a lot of the characters I pulled for, like, I don't even use them anymore. Like, Zila was dead after, like, 3 patches. And then, okay, Ranmei was amazing. I didn't even mean to pull for her. I wanted Shui, and then was like, yeah, I didn't get Shui until I got Ranmei, which, like, it's like, I wasn't going in for Ranmei, but, like, the more I learned about her, the more I loved her. I somewhat regret pulling for Rappa, because I already had Firefly, and Rappa just, like, did not serve that much, to be honest. Also, her quest was really fucking annoying, and I didn't like her. Like, I liked her aesthetically, but also, like, she was just, like, kind of a knockoff Silverwolf, aesthetic-wise. Do you see how similar their designs are? Like, it's like, the moment I saw her, I was like, yeah, cool AF, but also, I know this is a Silverwolf knockoff. Do you see how fucking similar their outfits are? I wouldn't know, because at the time, I was literally making my Silverwolf cosplay, which is, it's still sitting at 80% complete. The 20% is, like, mostly the wig, honestly. I still have not finished the wig, and I just kind of gave up on it. And I've just been working on Skirk wig for, like, months now. When I noticed the patch came out, I was just, like, legit working on her wig with, like, my curling iron. Yeah. I'm not kidding at all. Oh, come on. Do they do this, like, every other patch now? I just hop onto my alt accounts on different servers, and I just, like, I sit there for, like, half an hour, and I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna spend some resin. Yeah. And then, it's like, I guess, pulls from my main account. We're probably gonna do these off stream, yeah. Okay, I just wanna see, like, how good my characters are now. Like, really? Is this better? I applies to DOT, very effective by DOT increased by 48%. This is a max 36, but I guess it also works on skill. Does it? 16%. What about this at max? Wait, okay, let me see. Because I'm just looking, this is like 48%, but also it gives energy. I'm ignoring the break effect, it doesn't matter anymore. 24, 3 times, like 60, 72. Actually maybe better. Yeah, it's quite a bit. 32, yeah, no, I think it, yeah, it is this. It is less attack, though. I have to work on her build. I was already touching up on it last night, like, right before our patch, but, yeah. Why I'm hesitant to work on my DOT character's build is, like, I feel like they're just gonna release a better build, are they? They're gonna release a better relic set for Hyslins, right? Are they? Because they're already doing it for Planner, which I think just came out. Let me check. Yeah, this. Increase attack by 12% when attack is higher than this. Increase DOT by, yeah. I'm just gonna spend my resin on this for now. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna talk about later. I've already finished this, and that. Yeah, I'm only missing Memory of Chaos. I managed to full clear everything. until like I legit could not clear it because my second team would just die. And by second team I mean just whatever team that didn't have Hyacinth. Well, okay, like Casters could handle herself, but also it took 7 rounds. It took 7 rounds for Casters without Hyacinth to clear Memory of Chaos. Like, do you see how insane that shit is? Also, okay, I haven't. Wait, we just have to spend it doesn't even have to be on the banner? Bro. I'm not pulling on this. No. No. I'm not doing 200 pulls. Oh wait, 41 days. Six weeks, 6, 7. It's just until the end of the patch. It doesn't go into the next patch. Oh, the skin. The 5. I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm sorry, I hate it. Okay, I don't like hate it that much, but also, oh, they're doing bundles again. Okay. Well, do I care? No, I don't. We're here for the lore. Except I can't press anything right now. Oh, I was gonna look at the buffs. What am I doing? Oh my god, this is so bad. For the record, Kafka only really needs effect hit rate and speed. She doesn't really need anything else. Yeah, I have enough attack. I need better speed. I need better speed. Oh my god, yeah, this attack piece, yeah, amazing. Attack and speed only, yeah, that's amazing. All speed, okay. Wait, this only looks at the stuff I need right now. Wait, I have to check it. Do I keep this set or do I switch to Grimmots? Yeah, I don't have enough attack. My speed is like 10 off, and my effect hit rate is a bit over. I only need about 120. Okay, Jingyu. Wait, is that what we're running now? Oh my god, okay. For the record, I do not like this because they don't have stat priorities, to be honest. These only look at number of stats, which is not very accurate. It doesn't look at what you need. Wait, do they not have ice? Oh my god. Wait, no, I swear I got I was looking at Reddit. Well, Reddit's where I get all my info. Everyone's still going Riddle Arena, right? Let me see. Okay, never mind. I don't have any ice pieces here, so I'm just gonna keep this for now. Riddle Arena. I'll look at her overall stats. 149. Oh, my crit rate is a bit low. No, but like you can add 50, but like still, I want to reach like 100. I want to get to at least 40 something. It's the same situation as Skirk. Yeah, I know the XP thing. No, Skirk isn't an XP of Jingyu. They're both XPs of, like, say the same character. Jingyu is just like a little more torn off, I would say. In any case, I would rather see Jingu as an XP of Skirk. Skirk definitely came first. 1000%. Also, people don't know, like, Skirk herself is an XP of an HI3 character who's a dragon. Yeah. So, she's an XP of a dragon who had a human form, and now she's a human with a fish form. Yeah, we love that. Her tail is so pretty. I have it sitting on my door. Well, hung up there. It's held up by hair clips. What? Oh, this. Okay. Wait, we should get going. We've been sitting here for a while now. As if something unforeseen had transpired, as I ponder what happened. Spot. Once more. Is this fine on talking? Is this fine on talking? I'm gonna record this just for lore. For lore. I usually go back and like I rewatch these on my iPad, so I get, and then I go and take screenshots there. Oh, I forgot about her. Wait, did she get a speed buff? Or what is this? I know I should switch her relic set, honestly. I should probably switch her relic set. I think we're supposed to go Lukasha. Yeah. Yeah, but the thing is, no ER. ER, no speed. No speed. I only care about speed now. Yeah, I know, it's like stingy of me. How much speed am I taking at 5? It's 9, but yeah, I need an ER piece. Okay, fine. I went from 182. Yeah, I lost like 9 speed there. Okay, to be fair, that the other set, the Hyacinth set does give like speed, like the speed percent, so I guess. Wait, I want to know how good my Hyacinth build is, because honestly it's not like amazing. Okay, 25. Yeah, that's pretty low for my standards. Do I look like I care? No, I don't fucking care. I don't need her to do damage, I just need her to, you know, hit a lot. Literally. Okay, what team are we supposed to bring here? I'm just gonna switch on this because we're probably gonna have to. Oh, Trailblazer's new voice, right? I know it's been here since last patch. basically TLDR, everyone dies, to hopefully bring about Era Nova, which is like the next cycle. Okay. For the record, I have not seen Finance trailer, nor have I looked at any of the analysis of it or looked at any leaks. So yeah, I'm going into pretty much blind. I don't want to make any assumptions, even though they might be like speculations. I don't even know what's reliable information anymore. So I refuse to look at anything or bring up anything. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Okay, the guard. Oh yeah, my question is, are they really gonna go out to the Astral Express? The fuck are those triangles? Leave Okima. How are we gonna leave? That's my main question. These are people, but like, Ligas? Oh, screw them! Oh, they managed to get in contact. Okay. Okay, yeah, the experimental field. Honestly, I've pretty much had this idea. Like, that's really all what samsaras are. It's an experiment. It's like, looping the same thing. It's like doing hundreds of thousands of a process just to see what minuscule changes could happen, or if they could accomplish something. So, my guess is Erudition is partnering with Remembrance. So Erudition is the one carrying out the experiment, because, like, sciencey stuff. And they're using Remembrance. They're, like, allying with Remembrance to make this happen. But by doing this, they're falling into the hands of the destruction. Oh, no. So yeah, the destruction thing is kind of like an unforeseen, what's the word? Unforeseen outcome. Sorry. Yeah, outcome. Wait, what did he say? Blood ravage to kill Noah's? Noah's. I'm just gonna say Noah's, whatever. Okay, so essentially because, like, I mean, pretty much everyone here is just a data set. Well, especially Trailblazer. I mean, honestly, in general, I think, I'm not sure about Downhung, but maybe not Final, but pretty much everyone else is just like a data set. And so that's how they keep looping it. It's just like a simulation, you know? And because Trailblazer is like kind of already dead, so yeah. Trailblazers were probably the best. Let me guess. Lygus is like someone under Noah's or that guy is under destruction. Like what I forgot. I keep forgetting the Eon names. Nanook. Oh, Cyrene, yeah. Wait, no, actually, I can't tell. Oh, March. Lava Booze? Wait, okay, wild theory. Did Marge escape from amphoreus in a previous cycle, and then that's how she ended up with her entire backstory? Remembrance. Of course it's remembrance. Okay. March backstory? March backstory? Seriously? Oh my god, I can't believe we're getting it now. Who is singing? I feel like that's Treevy's voice, is it? Is this from her memory or something? Right, yeah. Wait, is this like real? They're like actually talking to her in her brain. Okay. Mimicking people from your memories. I swear to God that is Treeby's voice. Or like Trianne specifically. These are just from her memories, aren't they? My God, it's so laggy. No, this is fake. This amphoreus luring her back into the cycle, isn't he? I swear to God, yeah. She was in a previous cycle and she got out. And that's why she wasn't in like a current cycle. Amphoreus trying to force her back in. Oh, Sarini! Are they related? I swear to God. The pink hair. She has the same voice as Mem. I swear to God. Yeah, no, that's no. Do you see that strand of this strand of hair in the middle that like drapes on their shoulder? Tell me right now. Is March just an escaped, like, March just a previous version of Cyrene that escaped from amphoreus? And, like, you know, Cyrene is, like, the current version of herself. But, like, March was, like, a previous loop version. Oh my God. I can't get... Do you see how fucking similar their hair is? Like, the strands on their shoulders. Like, Cyrene has, like, different colors, but, like, March is, like, both, like, a light pink. I'm guessing Cyrene already escaped in a different way. But March escaped it, but she lost all her memories. Or rather, she lost the memories of the cycle she was in before, because I guessing if she escaped at the beginning of a cycle, or like in between cycles, then technically she could have just gone out right after her memories were wiped, and she was like basically getting reborn. But also, like, look at her sleeves. Look at how they drape. Like, how Marge would have open shoulders if she didn't have the shirt there. Okay. Yeah, it's amphoreus trying to lure them in. Whoever's like doing the loops is like trying to get them back in there. Okay. What? Why? Marge, why? I'm sorry. I'm not saying either. I'm trying to think that March is Mem, not Cyrene. I swear to God, everything she just said. This is like, you know, when Trailblaze are in and Danhung are like before they even land there. So I got March is Mem. March is Mem. Jeez, the lag. Bro, the fact that I'm looking at this and like I recently like set into epic and like Greek mythology and stuff is like, okay, it doesn't mean much, but like still. Vortex of Genesis? Why are we there? Wait, what time is this? I mean, yeah, it's like between the... Beast of Paradise. Is he gonna try destroying this world? Of course he does. I mean, he's the one running everything. I don't know who he is or what path he's under, but he's the one making the simulation work, you know. He's like the maintainer of this. Okay, who are you? Ceasing only until they reach destruction. An infinitely long journey that All worlds. That's how it's always been. Her data can't be changed. So even if he brings about Aeronova, like, she won't ascend to Titan, she would still be like walking free, even though I don't know. Jeez. I'm trying to find a way for the audio to be less laggy, but I guess that's I don't know how to do it. Honestly. Cutscene or no? First to be named among the... Wait, what? First to be named among the nameless. Huh? We're just gonna wake up somewhere? Oh. Berta? Birth of particles, the emergence of... The finality. That's my guess. That's my best guess. I've long been saying that honestly the entire concept of like samsaras is like, it feels like a finality thing. Parachute involved in true life. Mem? Oh, nameless deliverer. I still feel like this nameless and like the, you know, the Astral Express nameless is like still somewhat connected in some way. And to let our souls to keep. They sing for flickers of light, yearning for fate's design, searching for destiny of time they've left behind. Yeah, it's the 3.0 song she was humming. Okay, yeah. I still think Mem is Cyrene, not March, actually. But I also think they are kind of the same person, so... Oh my god, the Alicia thing. The turn and the little nod. Like the end of Because of You. Oh, definitely Mem then. 100%. Okay. Okay. Mem. Well, she did. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. Why the exclamation mark, though? Stamped paw print. Okay. Oh, yeah, mem. Oh, were these the fairies? Dolly mem? Okay, so I'm guessing in this case that Cyrene is like one of these like mem fairies. And yeah, that's why she doesn't really age. Book of Oracle cards. So, as I've written, like, our version of it, the one we have, well, you know, okay, I mean, like, frankly, every moment of this is making me think that, like, Cyrene is mem. Like, this is very obvious. But as I've written, there's, like, a bunch of cards that say, like, the future, or, like, the stories. It's, like, the recorded, I guess, epics of the heroes, the flame chasers, right? And you know, it's like oracle cards. So in a sense, like yeah, they were kind of reading it in the future, like after what has happened. Like, but at the same time, we're just revisiting what Cyrene already like sort of divined ages ago at the beginning of the cycle, or even before the cycles. I'm not sure if this is like the beginning of the cycle or like it's before the cycles, because technically you could have like a certain period of time loop forever instead of like, it's just like, you know, what does that area of time imply? Because in this case it could, you know, we started Era Nova and then we went into like Ides Elysiae. Like that could be the start of the loop, honestly. Time Titan. New fairy. Yeah, it's Cyrene, right? Is that? Yeah, I mean, divination really is just looking into the future, but like in this case, the future is already set, is already like set in stone. Like it's already been pre-written, and the as I've written, like because yeah, it's already written, as I've already written. We're essentially just like looking at the story in terms of like revisiting different parts of it that well we can't change it, but we're just looking at it from different times and perspectives. Gatekeeper, Treeby. Servant of Death. Yellow Hyacinth. Anaxa. Yeah, Cyrene is basically the Time Titan. So, yeah. Calamity. Yeah, no, it's... the abyss. What does he mean, what begins? What? Infecting their friends and then turning them into monsters. Trial. Okay. This is when Trailblazer and Jonathan came in, like, they crash landed on it, wasn't it? Okay. So it was like a revolution. I kept calling them flame chasers, but they're chrysosaurs. Jesus, I keep forgetting. Never mind, they're the same thing. Ceredra is the Talantan, well, the law chrysosaurs, right? Chrysosaur, right? And the Hustlins is the ocean one. Fagusa, right? Oh. Yeah, what happened to Cyrene? That's my question. I feel like the ring is like kind of fan servicing, but I don't care. Yeah, you guys have fun with that. But yeah. Oh, Cyrene. I think Cyrene knows Trailblazer is like hopping between time and like can I mean, oh, to be fair, Cyrene is like the time titan or like whatever time powers and stuff, so they can really kind of know exactly what's gonna happen, like the entire timeline, and then what's really happening at the moment. Ah, okay. So we represent the future, or like Finon's future. Oh, okay, so hope is what really weighs. I'm just gonna kind of skip past this. I don't think it's too important. I feel like we're like indwelling someone's memory. Someone who's been by Finon's side. Well, she's holding this I don't know what's called, the crescent moon thing. Sirini, she's holding it. This is probably a previous cycle, isn't it? Because some people have no fucking empathy. Because people on control don't care. Do you really think the Eons care? Do you really think they care for the people? Sorry, I'm getting emotional over this. I've been thinking a lot about human rights. It feels like a weird thing to bring up right now, but like, yeah. I mean, realistic, tell me, like, before Era Nova is like a thing, like, this promise, this promise of Terra Nova, what is required is basically mass genocide, is it not? Tell me. The gate? Rise to the first light of a new... Terminus! Yes! So the terminus that the owner of these long memories have been... Whoever's owned these memories. Yeah, we're traveling through the memories. Like, that guy they were talking about. With all it's like... There's like life. Like, everything comes from memories, right? And then it's like... Yeah, like, who bears the memories of Noah's or Noose or whatever, and oh, sorry, I have to change up my tracking a little bit to charge my phone. Yeah, and so we're also traveling through their memories, like whoever's been by Phaidon's side. And I think in a way I think whoever this person is related to Terminus finality, yeah. Like traveling back in time. Like they start at the end of time. Okay, this is the giant reveal. Honestly, it's not even about amphoreus. It's like about the entire universe, really. Hello? Hi. Okay, it's kind of laggy. Give me a sec. I'm just gonna wait for it to sync up again. Because technically for samsara to happen, like obviously there is that passage of time which is natural, but also to return to from the end of a cycle to the beginning of a cycle, you really do need the power of time, aka the reversal of time, the traveling back in time, which, I mean, who travels back in time? Terminus. Finality. And also, like, in HSR, like, they pretty much confirm that finality is what causes the samsaras to happen. They have to, like, pretty much defeat finality to... Jesus, okay. Yeah, my network's down. Oh my god, my ping's so high. Give me a sec. Yeah. So it's like they keep allowing the passage of time, but every time, like, they're near defeat or they're ending, or they're near the end of the loop, they're like, hey, Terminus, let's reset everything. And then it's like finality's like, okay, here we go. Well, that's like one interpretation of it. Basically, they really do need the power of finality to reset the loop. Walking shadow. Hello? Why is my connection bad right this moment? Hello? Hi? Jeez, actually return. Jesus, okay, come on. Oh, hello? Okay. This is better. The audio's... Hello, audio? God, my ping is... Okay, yep, I'm disconnected again. What the fuck is wrong with my network again? Hi. Hello? I'm just gonna wait for my ping to sell for a bit. Until I'm, like... Yeah, okay, this should be a little better. Well, okay, everything's down again. Yay. Hi. Nothing about this is romantic, bro. Okay, so everyone else dies, and Final brings about the Aeronova. Yeah, the number thing. Yeah, that is the number of loops. That is the number of amphoreus cycles there have been. Time the launcher. Yeah, that's why amphoreus is an infinite symbol. It just goes over and over and over again. So who we are? Who is that character we are? Okay. I don't really care. Hello? Can I have my audio back? Okay, never mind, nothing's working. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna skip. I don't, it's like, yeah. Okay. Audience of... We are Trailblazer. This is like that was the last cycle. Yeah. Oh, okay. I have a weird comparison to make. You know how in Tibet, in Genshin, like Traveler is like a descender. Now, I'm not saying that Teyvat and amphoreus are very similar things, even though on some aspects they are. Like, for one, the samsara thing, and secondly, in this case, Trailblazer would be some sort of descender, a nameless hero. Like, their deeds, their effects are shown, but they can't be recorded because they never existed in that system in the first place. And they can't be recorded by the history because, well, they never existed in the data. They're independent of it. But they're, like, trespassing on here and actively changing its fate. And Trailblazer managed to change it so much that, well, that was the last cycle. The nameless hero is Trailblazer. The nameless hero, the deliverer, is Trailblazer. Okay. Cyrene was the one holding the crescent scythe or whatever, that the crescent staff or that thing in the previous cycle. I'm pretty sure that was the previous cycle, yeah, because that was the end of the cycle. Oh, I'm thinking, this deliverer in this case, if Trailblazer is the deliverer, like, Finance this time is going to be the one destroying, basically, the thing that traps amphoreus, and then Trailblazer is going to, like, deliver them to, like, a new world or something, like, something that isn't stuck in that eternal cycle. Essentially just changing the fate of amphoreus. But frankly, my question is like, is it gonna bring everyone back? And like, how is it gonna be done? What's like Phynon really doing? Phynon. Okay, that's not lag. It just actually stopped there. Yeah, is this like the destruction emanator? The I forgot what they're called. Kevin Caslana. God, does this have anything to do with Project Stigma? I am kind of enjoying watching the slow animations. Everything actually feels like slow-mo now. Are these all the different Phynons that have died before? These are like previous cycle Phynons, aren't they? All these guys. Oh my god, okay, it's back. Only one Phynons can live, and then the other ones are gonna act like fuel for him. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm pretty sure it is. Cows? What? Nanook? Nanook. Okay, I mean, okay, yeah, that was pretty obvious. So, if this is all out of spite against Noah's. Jeez, okay. Talk about inhumane shit. Oh, the sky. Ah. It wasn't a dream, yeah. Yeah, that's my question. What do they want? What do the eons want? Prime mover of all life. They weren't made to perfect humanity, but to train whatever that is. Wait, why is there two versions of this, I feel like? So it's used to train destruction. Of course it is. Everything that comes to them is one of those. Yeah, so it is really just like a training program for the destruction. You know, like how like companies train AIs. Yeah, this is it. It's used to, like, they train AIs to be smarter, to be like better, and then this is just using like an AI to train the destruction, because whoever that guy was pissed at Noah's, and then they're like, yeah, I'm gonna work with destruction now. I'm just gonna make them stronger and stronger until they can essentially destroy everything that Noah's, like the erudition, stands for, which is really just everything. It's complete annihilation. Philia. Nikos. 3 Philia. Alicia. Kevin Castellano. This is the previous cycle, right? The one before we came into it. Course. Oh, I get it now. Cyrene did something after this. This is the previous cycle. The cycle before the one we crash landed into, which is the final cycle. So this is like the second last cycle. And Cyrene did something here to essentially. She changed something about how the Nyx cycle was made, and forcibly got Remembrance to cast their gaze on amphoreus. So she essentially didn't resurrect properly, but resurrected as mem between the cycles, and that's how she managed to change it. They have. He wants it to end. He wants to see something accomplished. I love Cyrene so much. Yeah, this is pretty similar to... This is very similar to what Alicia did on Earth, really. At the end of the previous cycle, they did a lot of stuff to ensure like the next cycle would be different, and that would be the last cycle. They essentially like set up a lot of stuff within the world to ensure that while they couldn't save the current cycle, the next cycle would be the last one, because they would be given the power to defeat whatever that was. In Earth's case, that would be like the Honkai, which is basically the Abyss, but in this case it would be quote unquote the Black Tide, which is destruction, yeah. Which I guess I'm still trying to find a connection between the Black Tide, like aka the destruction, and the Abyss, which they do very, very similar things. And I'm trying to think, like, in a sense, like, the imaginary tree and the Abyss can also be interpreted as, like, erudition and destruction. And then there will be eons who fall into like different those two categories, or even like gray zones, but between them, depending on what exactly they do. Which fully records amphoreus. All that it records is lost. So essentially they're trying to wipe amphoreus from existence to force Fully to look at them. To force Fully to intervene. Because they're essentially just erasing, or at least like covering up a giant chunk of data, or like memories that Fully really cares about. Yeah, so Cyrene is like the flame reaver. The ceremonial blade, yeah. So the reason why Cyrene is the one resetting time now. Yeah. To reset time. Set time, so essentially giving her the power to just loop amphoreus by essentially just, getting the powers of remembrance. They're essentially, but the way they're basically removing amphoreus from the universe, quote unquote, or at least removing amphoreus from Fully's, or the remembrance's view, is by killing time, and therefore killing herself, trapping herself in a space. This is probably the previous cycle. Jeez, audio. I'm trying to remember the melody of Because of You. So they're essentially just keeping the loop going by themselves. Until they finally got Fuli's case. So instead of feeding destruction, they're now used to feed Finon. Flame Reaver is just previous Finons that are used to feed the, well, not this Finon, the current one. We finally got it, Kozlana. Okay, but this time there's an H. Yeah. the song was essentially playing in reverse, I feel like. Which, yeah, we're pretty much going back in time. Finality into origin. Oh, Icelands. Icelands, okay. Okay. Oh, hi. I'm already like deep into this, but also I'm gonna go grab my lunch first. It's downstairs, so yeah, I gotta eat. It's like almost 1, so yeah, just give me like a sec. Well, we don't exactly have school, right? Yeah, I'm pretty much free until 4 p.m. Got a meeting. I'm eating spaghetti. Okay. Hyceland's model is so pretty. And also, I refuse to call her Hyceland's, I'm sorry. That sounds so much worse. Oh, wow. Same, I love Hyceland's. Also, DOT. Can finally use Kafka and Black Swan again. Honestly, I kind of like what we know about Saridra, but also I don't really like her design, so I'm probably skipping. These elevators always take forever. Sorry, I spent so much time during like exploration just standing on elevators. Oh, Laia and Treeby, okay. Little hostage? What? No, I'm good. I'm not gonna pull for him. Okay, so they know he's not. He traveled back in time essentially. Of course they're alive. This is like legit the first cycle. The beginning of the first cycle. Well, at least like the early parts of the first cycle. You know, Hyceland's and Saridra are still alive, so yeah. Yeah. Well, good luck on your polls. I think they're gonna be out when the event comes out, which is in a while. I don't remember exactly how long it's gonna take, but I think it's like more than a week at least. I don't remember. Oh. Okay, come on, you have to be close, right? Like, just like do some singles. I mean, surely you'll get something. Yeah, the other find on the Kazlana is the Flame Reaver. Okay, what's going on here is essentially Finon at the end of this cycle decides to travel back to the beginning of the cycle to try to change it, but it didn't work. And well, the Finon that was born there was born, so that's why they were duplicates, because one of them, because like Finon at the end went back in time. So it's the same thing as like the hibernation chamber key. Yeah, it's the same thing. So yeah, there was a duplicate of them. But wait, who's the one that's alive? It doesn't matter, honestly. Oh! Yeah, Star Rail does do that. They're nice, but also, like, they're really smart characters. So, yeah. It's a lot easier to farm in Star Rail, though. Genshin's, like, genuinely, like, lots of effort. So basically, at the time, Finon decided to go back in time to the start of the loop and try to essentially warn them or change the fate of that loop. It just ended in an even worse disaster. So he decided to like just not tamper with the other ones, and then just wait until Fuli eventually gazes on them, which took like 3 million loops, more than 3 million loops. Subject Kazlana persuaded the 12 Crisis heirs to recover all 12 in a peaceful way after verification. The unauthorized access did not have a substantive impact on the... Yeah, it just did not do anything, so they just gave up on it. was terminated strictly in the predetermined experimental sequence and it successfully loaded into the buffer. Subject Caslana regressed in the extrapolation process and abnormal fluctuations were detected in his mind function. Okay, so these are essentially like Ligus's notes on Phion, like really what's happening between what's like the changes between the cycles. Oh yeah. Twitch is like I think better, yeah. So yeah, it's just notes, but like eventually they're like after like 3 million loops, do you really think I changed them so much? Yeah, they were just like waiting and then trying to tear away at amphoreus' defenses and then waiting for Fuli's gaze until Fuli can change something. Okay, honestly, Phion trying to kill something is not exactly surprising. Depends on what... To be fair, who hasn't Phion tried to kill, honestly, except for, like, Trailblazer, I think. Just in this quest alone. Ever since I started this, like, what, 5 hours ago? 4 or 5 hours ago? Oh wait, no, it's like, okay, it's like 10. No, yeah, 4 hours is right. It's been a while. Oh, Cypher. What? We're pretty early in the cycle. This is like 1/37th out of 3 point, I don't know, million. Which charts? What charts are... what? Everything is just a program, but like, what chart? Huh? Oh. Yeah. It's an infinitely looping simulation, so yeah. It's not even just amphoreus. Even like the entire universe in Noah's eyes, like the Erudition's eye, is just like program. It's just data sets. I don't remember what this does. Okay. Yeah, that is true though. But also, may I present a third possibility? What if the road of salvation is the road where everything is burnt to flames? I mean, really, that's what it is. You essentially have to burn everything to flames to even reach salvation, or you would just be stuck in that endless loop. And the world is just a divine What history? Nothing worth reading here, honestly. We're gonna be here for a while, aren't we? I think at some point he changed and then he just decided to, like, you know, live it like a human instead of trying to change something, because, like, there's, like, no point to changing it because it won't actually... There's, like, no point to even try to change the fate of it because it never works. He gave up on just keeping the memories before then, like, you know, like, just, like, basically lived out the cycles in the end, like what the original simulation... I know that's why we have it, but, like, I will never use it. You will never get me to use it unless it was, like, a side quest that doesn't mean anything, okay? What? Oh, all the memories are, like, fusing together. No, but like, I can't miss any lore there. I won't. Oh. You mean the boss fight? Well, I mean technically this boss is like the what's it called, the Strife Titan, but because like in the previous cycle, well, Mighty would have been the Chrysos heir, like the demigod of Strife, then technically that would still, it just always is Mighty. I don't know how to use mine on. How do I put this? You know how they said demigods in like in a current cycle is going to be the titans of the next cycle? Well, like the next cycle being the quote-unquote Era Nova, but because Era Nova never actually really existed, like Era Nova never exists, so it's just an infinite loop of the same like 12, like the same Chrysos heirs being the demigods, but also at the same time, like just call them like an XP version of themselves, because technically the titans, like say in like the current cycle, like the cycle we mainly played through, like those titans, like they never really existed. Like that was a fake history. That cycle never happened. Like the previous cycle never happened, because the actual previous cycle was just essentially the same thing as the one we're in right now. But because there wasn't really a next cycle, the titans of the next cycle, which is what we're looking at, is essentially just Mighty, quote-unquote ascending to become the titan, but like that never actually happens. But I guess, well, it's a Strife Titan, but because, well, the previous Strife Titan is essentially the same thing as just Mighty himself ascending to a Titan. Yes, in a sense, the same. It's just the same characters as both Titans and demigods at the same time, just with different names. I feel like I'm making this even more confusing for myself. Never mind. Just ignore everything I said, bro. Does not matter. Okay, I mean, I still kind of believe in it. Like, we have a set of, like, titans and a set of demigods, which is the Chrysos heirs. And, like, the quote-unquote next cycle you'll ascend thing is, like... It's like, is that true? Doesn't really matter. Because they essentially just get resurrected as that being anyways. Okay, the simplest I think I can explain it is that Era Nova was fake. The Ascension thing is fake. Everything just get resets back to the exact point in which that cycle began. And oh my god, I almost said Kevin Finon, or like Kazlana with an H. Is just trying to change everything, but like it never freaking works. Yeah. So technically the ascension thing is, yeah, fake. They never actually really ascend. Oh, you know, back in, I think, was it 3.2? Yeah, 3.2, there was, like, this whole thing about casters and pollux, and then, like, we were, like, looking at what happens in the past. Yeah, that never happened. That was all fake and made up. Well, to be fair, you can argue nothing ever really happened, so, eh. The hell? Heck? I'm sorry, my screen just died on me. My computer screen. Am I still live? Hello? Hello? Wait. Is my stuff still working? Okay, yeah, but everything else is frozen. My tracking isn't tracking. Oh, my screen just black screened for a second, sorry. What? Oh my god, I really need a better computer. My parents were trying to convince me to get a better, to like eventually buy a laptop. No, I don't need a laptop, I need a fucking PC. That was like 2 days ago. This is why I cannot bring myself to use laptops anymore, because the current one I have is shit. Hello? Okay. Okay, what isn't working? I'll try to reconnect some of the stuff, because the screen mirroring is not working. Hi. Hello? Yeah, this is amazing. Okay. Yeah, I know everything's still frozen. I don't know what to do. Oh, okay. Okay, screen's back. I'm still frozen. Yeah, I might have to restart VTube Studio. I'm just gonna keep playing it now. I'm waiting for Trailblazer. Wow, okay, nothing works now. Yay, first my computer died, second now my network is dead. I love having to run like, what, 1, 2, 3, 4 different programs at the same time with 3 devices. All of which require Wi-Fi. Okay. Oh, this is when he's decides to become the Flame Reaver. Oh, yay, I'm back. Okay, give me a sec. Yay. Oh, never mind, I was wrong. I think it was like 3 billion, not 3 million. Oh, I think I get it now. The thing about the Titans, is essentially just like the demigods evolving into their Titan forms to fight Phynon in the previous cycles. Because they never actually ascend to Titans, but if they did, it was because they were fighting against like Phynon, probably. I don't know. Oh, no, sorry. No, they said it before. It was, like, yes, they're fighting Phynon, but not because they want to fight against Phynon. It was it was essentially the demigods, the Chrysos heirs, getting consumed by the Black Tide. And then, essentially, these are, like, the Black Tide monsters that they turned into. Because, like, they got taken over by the Black Tide, yeah. So it wasn't like ascension or anything, it was like corruption. Oh, 33 million, okay. My tracking is not really working, I feel like. Hope.
Where's Daddy?
What?
Where's Daddy?
He's here? Sorry, I was talking to my sister. Huh. I'm confused, honestly. God, why is my tracking like this again? Does this work? It's like barely working. Ooh, okay. This is like a little better, yeah. Yeah, it is a lot like Liyue. Yeah. So he gives up on delivering, being the deliverer, and passes it on to Trailblazer. Hello? My tracking's like... Jesus Christ, a lag. come on. My network just died on me again. Is it, oh. Come on. Look, it's a magical girl transformation. Oh god, that was so laggy though. Yeah. This is really the true end of everything, because this is where the loop ends. I guess already lost. Exactly. Yeah. Fine art is so right here. The system is not doing well. Wait, animation? Oh. Hey, wait. This looks so freaking cool. Bro, audio, come back! Stop lagging on me! Hell yeah. Gotta fight the fire with fire. Ooh, this song is so good though. I love this. Holy shit though. Serene. Oh, he's leaving it to Trailblazer. Yeah. Wow. Intuition. Yeah. Essentially, Phynon became the thing he sought to destroy. He became like a thing of destruction. Okay, so this is Anaxa. This is Castrus. This is Cipher. Eternal recurrence. Anomaly log. Acceptable remains unknown due to external variable interference. The eternal recurrence has now been broken. The experiment enters its final phase. Electrical. Dependent on the external variable trailblazer. At the end of the loop, its appearance changed. After that loop, men changed to Cyrene. Yeah, I think. It's Cyrene, right? Yeah, Philia 093. Yeah. Also past property. Trojan vehicle. Variables. Okay. Mysterious foreign guest. I'm gonna read this later. Let's just see if there is that it? Oh, well, everything's dead again. Oh, it's that limbo space that March and Cyrene were in. They escaped there to escape the samsara thing. The reverse of time. What the heck? Okay. Hello? Well, my stream is dead again. Hi. Yay, nothing is working again. Okay, I'm gonna restart some stuff first. The disconnect is so annoying. Don't tell me the fact that we're jumping between time and amphoreus that now my stream is jumping between different times. Come on. Hello? Hi, is the audio all working again? Hello? No! I want my audio back. Ripples of past reverie. So we're just gonna keep looping. Oh, yay, I'm back. Okay, the cycle. God, she said that because of you! Ah! Is that it? No! Are we gonna have to go through the cycles as fine on now? Of course it's men. No! Why do we do the 50-50s? Why? It's so mean. Oh, they had the harmony hat. Is Irene still here? Finon's gone. Is this like a side quest? Jesus. Oh. Wow, okay. Well, she's still there on this thing. I think, yeah, now we're essentially like we replaced Finon, and then we have to go through the cycles again. I don't know how many it's gonna take. I feel like that's where we're going. Oh, what is this? Oh, wait, this is new. Huh. So we get a new one. I don't like how they're making you do 200 pulls within this patch to get the light cone. The archer light cone, I think. Yeah. Oh well, I'm not gonna get it. Well, honestly, that wasn't even like that quest wasn't even like too bad, like in terms of length. It really wasn't that long, honestly. All things considered, like it is long. It is long to sit through. But also, it's not the worst. Wow, okay. Well, I think that's another 6 weeks before we get the update on that. Oh. Okay, but now after everything, I'm still confused about March. Like, what happened with March? What is March? Because I feel, yeah, we still haven't figured out the March thing. Is that gonna be next patch? No, next patch is gonna be going back, but like, where's March gonna come into all of this? Just Master Monarch, that's Saridra, and then there's, I think, yeah, I've heard that the third one, this thing is March. The fourth one is the Earth guy, and then Iceland, yeah. Should we read through it? Okay, I'm gonna go through March's first. I'm just interested. When I called you mother. This does not tell us anything. Okay, this is like Talanton, like the law guy. Okay. quite a lot of this. Honestly, it's for tragic. My computer's dying again. Hello. Hi, can you not die? Okay, I mean, honestly, I'm gonna end stream anyways. Can you just, like, let me properly press my buttons? Hi. It's, like, literally glitching right now. It's not even lagging. It's just, like, nothing's right anymore. Oh, yeah, I got to stabilize. Okay. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna end stream here. There's not much to talk about. I definitely have a lot of thoughts about amphoreus in general. Okay, but like, realistically, is Finon dead now? I feel like he kind of is. And then that nuke was just like, okay. Yeah, this guy didn't really do anything. Honestly, Finon just ended up like handing everything to Trailblazer and then just trying to kill the nuke, even though he didn't really do much. Who knows? Maybe it was enough to have the nuke pull the plug on this thing. Yeah. It's just hopefully, you know. Hopefully we won't have to go through another 33 million cycles. Yeah. Because that does not sound fun. Whatever Trailblazer's gonna be doing. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna end stream here and restart my computer because this is not working. Yeah. I'm still really curious how March fits into all of this. Well, instead of Finon, now we're the ones stuck in the loop, kind of. Yeah. Yay. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna end stream here. Bye-bye. Yeah, because nothing's working. Bye, I guess.